Well, hi guys. I wanted to bring you in on it. We just pulled over onto the side of a road out here. We're going to go off-roading, mountain riding as we call it. It's something we used to do back in Georgia, and in the middle of this, as soon as we pull over, my wife finds a porcupine. I'll see if I can get a video of it for you. Alright, so here we go. Here's the thing we found up there in the tree.
They're really cute. It's a shame that they punch such a powerful poke.
They do. They
Look
punch a
at that
powerful
thing.
poke.
Oh, they're so stinking. They're like teddy bears, and they even look so soft and fluffy. But then they
Clear your throat again.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't do anything. He'd be careless.
Well, that's how we found out it was a porcupine. Mikhail cleared her throat on it. All right, here we go. Let's go see some what these roads are about. What's that?
I know porcupines know how to climb trees.
They
right?
do know how to climb trees. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
And it's one is sitting on there.
Right on. Okay, well, let's go check this trail. All right, so we'll just go ahead and looks like I've got 59 minutes worth of recording I can do. So we'll just start.
Bye bye, porcupine.
Bye, Porks. Porky McPorker.
That was cool.
Party poke the party ding dong do fur. Don't I? Porcupine do fur.
You know, I was thinking about it, and I told you this the other day. I'm going to bring it up while the video is going.
This is good.
Yeah, absolutely. But it was the idea of where did the name porcupine come from? Like, did they just see this thing that looked like a little pig that was covered in pines, and they said, that's a piggy pine, porcupine.
Porcupine. I'll have to
I'm
look
being
up
funny on
the
porcupine. Don't I?
origins of porcupine.
Do
Yeah.
fur. And that's my crown.
It's probably got to do with its... I don't know.
I'm going to go
Hey,
with the
Dad.
porcupine. What's up,
Maybe
buddy?
it's like, maybe it
You
was
want
because it
some
porks
fish?
you.
Hold on, Declan.
Pine.
What's up, buddy?
On some, you want fish and starfish and
Huh, a starfish?
some fish.
Hunt some fish?
And then cook them.
Oh,
Cut them. Put this on it.
that'd be pretty good, wouldn't it? Put some seasoning on it and stuff.
And eat it.
Oh yeah. Well, here we're gonna get footage as the video finds, or as we find more things to put on the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably let it roll for just a second more, see what's over this hill, and then
I would like to see a moose.
I'd like to see a moose as well.
I apologize if you hear me eating.
But now you see another porcupine. Alright?
Here, give me your chips, Declan, and I'll put the lid back on them.
Wait.
All right, Ducky, sit. We let Declan walk around in the car.
Not okay. Walk around is a little exaggerating.
We let him get out of his seatbelt whenever we get on these roads. As you can see, there's no danger right now. These are very slow roads to go on,
And
but
there's
that
lots
way
of
they
cool
can
stuff for him to see, so he likes to go
from window to
bounds.
window, yeah. But just giving y'all a heads up on that. He's completely safe right now.
I don't think anybody would have batted an eye at it.
I know. I think about stuff like that a lot. I always like to cross my T's and dot my I's. I need some
One of us needs to.
some crunchy stuff.
Usually it's me, which is the funny thing. Alright, so places like this are where moose really like to be.
Would you like to hold the camera?
If we see a moose, I'll snag the camera.
I mean, it tastes like lobster and stuff. It tastes like seafood.
What, the wrench fries?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Man, this lemonade is so good. Did you try it?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like it?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was pretty good. Here you go, AJ. I got her some peanut butter and jelly thingies.
Yeah, I got to try a Buckeye earlier. That was a first for me. It's like a peanut butter ball covered in chocolate. Pretty good. There's a number.
Yeah, it's Maggie's Moose Lodge. we saw that porcupine.
Mm-hmm. I think it's big.
I'm a king bird, Jenny.
It's just one of these little crackers. You can try it though. These kids are going through a growth spurt. They
Both of
eat.
them.
Except AJ's not. AJ's been going through something today.
Here we go. I'm gonna make it where I can see you too.
Oh yay, but now I can't see you.
Yeah, I can't see me.
I'm
over
not
here,
much
like,
of a
hanging
sight
out.
today.
What's that?
So I'm not much of a sight today. I'm
Well,
running
people won't
on
know unless they see you.
very little sleep.
That is true. I can attest
AJ
to that.
cried all day. That's actually why we left the house, was because AJ was just crying, sleep deprived, overly exhausted, and wouldn't go down for a nap. And we literally spent like 2.5 hours, I think, trying to get her down. And it wouldn't work, so we figured getting in the car would work, and it did. She had
Yeah.
a good like
She
hour
slept
nap.
for like an hour or two. An hour and a half, it felt like. Yeah, we did a lot of driving to get out this way.
It wasn't
I wanted
that
to go to
bad.
Bangor,
It
but
was like 45 minutes.
we had some mystery mountains to go check out. And I'm glad we did, because I probably never would have seen a porcupine. You know?
I've seen one in person one other time, and it's because this group of individuals came to my school when I was in middle school, and they had porcupine with them.
Oh, cool.
It
Yeah,
was
porcupine are cool. I've never seen one in person.
Well, I saw one up in the tree. I just saw it. I thought I was that with a baby bird.
You thought it was a baby
Yeah, we
bird?
thought it was a bird at first because it was so far away. We didn't know what it was until I got my camera out and zoomed in on it. Because he was hunched over, like looking away from us.
Mm-hmm.
So he was just this black blob in a tree. No more of
Look
those.
how big these rocks get to the right of the screen. You could probably see there's some really big, I mean, to the right and the left.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's huge.
Man, I'm just eating away over here. No shame.
I think you're fine. I think you're fine doing while eating.
Haven't eaten today.
Yeah, this is nice. I can't wait till everything starts blooming and blossoming in full swing. It's already just seeing the greenery that we do see when we're out. I mean, you can't really tell it here because everything looks kind of like it's still in winter mode, but when you're out on the road and you're seeing fields and pastures, it's very green. There's tons of grass. And in the next like 2 weeks, I think it's supposed to really start kicking up on that growth stuff.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, bud.
Firstly, fish. Mama. A fishy fish.
Watch your
I
fingers.
Daddy.
You gonna get it? He carries that stick around every time he goes somewhere. Oh no.
Save it.
There you go.
Glory to you, Lord. Yeah, I've got different alarms throughout the day that go off to remind me to think about him.
Be careful at that hill.
So that was my 3:33, and I always think of the Trinity.
Good eye, buddy.
Yeah, good eye, bub.
That leg over a tent flashing. That leg on target is going that way.
He's very exaggerative. Very dramatic. So you
He was
don't
0 to
crash and
100.
die.
Right?
All right.
Because I got my new hockey stick I pull on.
Yeah, I like it out here. This is beautiful.
Mhm.
I think what's cool is that the air feels just so cool and crisp.
And it smells so sweet.
It does. It has a very naturally
It's so different
sweet feeling
from
to
Georgia.
it. Land of peaches and pine cones down there. Up here is just
Well,
leaves and logs.
this is called the pine tree state, but
Yeah.
but these are the pretty pines. They're not the ugly loblolly pines in Georgia.
Yeah.
These are the cedars and
A very, very clear spot.
Oh yeah. Someone came back here when it was squishier.
Mm-hmm. Probably to clear out fallen trees.
This room is so flat.
I'd love to be part of that, being able to go and hook up trees that have fallen and pull them out of the way. You holding on there, bud?
Oh no.
We're about to...
Apple.
About to bounce around.
Feel.
You did about feel.
Dad, stop.
What's up?
I see a bear.
Oh yeah?
Bear? Where?
No, I see a bear.
Where?
I see Budgie.
A budgie? Oh, bird? You see a bird?
Yeah.
Bird.
Oh, maybe it's not. Nothing was over there. It's just trash.
Just trash?
Oh,
That's one thing I've noticed is I don't
this
see a lot of
river's
trash out here.
cool. This
A little
one.
stream.
Yeah, that is
A little mountain stream.
another little mountain stream. How long the water go?
What do you think, Ducky? You like it out here? It's pretty neat, isn't it? Oh, I don't know about that with the park ranger talk we were talking
Yeah,
about.
why don't you get your foot down? You stinker? With your
Stinker.
blue mustache?
Stinker likes to go up and stick his head out of the sunroof.
Who doesn't?
I know, right?
Guys, can you move shoulder?
No. Because I know what you're trying to do.
All right, you want to go up that way?
I can see what's up that way.
Yeah, I can go let
Before
you.
we commit to a short dead end, which it is a dead end.
Okay.
Yeah, I can go
It
up.
might be a
there.
camp, so I don't know.
Yeah, it is the
Oh, it may not be a,
camp.
well, yeah, it's a dead end.
Okay. I'm not really trying to get into that 3-corner turn thing. 3-point turn. I like to see what's out this way.
And I see her. Wait, but I can pick.
And coming up, you'll have the option to go straight or left. She's yelling for our left. And you can do either.
Oh, okay.
Whichever one looks more appealing once we get there. I'm gonna get you.
You better not. You better listen to your
better
parents.
get down.
Squeeze his legs.
Feet on the floor.
Goes
Thank
like
you.
Oh!
Hey, can I have those sour things?
Ooh, sour things.
Shoving them all in his mouth. So he doesn't have to share with mom. Oh, you give me one. Just one. Happy food noises.
Yeah.
Wow.
Huh.
All the moss.
Yeah. Posted private property to the left. It's pretty cool. You got
Little
that
lake.
view right with the lake, right with like mountains in the background on the other side of the lake. That's cool. There's some good views out here. Hopefully I'm not too far on the side here. Just try and keep my wife in the shot. Give me just a second to pause it. I'd love to find us some water trails to be able to go through with this. We need some off-roading friends.
Mm-hmm. You do. Jacqueline. Hey, come here. What's all these?
Hmm.
Caution. Oh, because it's a junction. Okay, so the right option is not actually an option. They have it blocked off. Looks like snowmobile trails. And this says we're going to Kingfield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We thought we were going to Kingsville. It's probably going to be that closed off area up there.
Probably.
Well, that might have been it for our adventure today. But if you came and checked it out, I hope y'all enjoyed. We'll try to grab some water shots
I
one of
think
these
that we're
days.
still going. That's just a little side trail closed off.
And here I was about to close out like that. I was kind of disappointed, to be honest. Like, I was kind of hoping there would be a little bit
I
more
was ready for
to go.
this man. Now mud on this trail.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, nice.
The road we live on is a mud trail.
Mhm.
You get plenty of it, bud.
It's really funny that the things that we do for daily living are things that we used to do back in Georgia for fun.
Yeah.
Becklin, is that what we said you could do, or is that what we said you couldn't do? Love you, Stinker. Go stick your head out the window next to your seat, bub.
He wants chips, he said.
Oh, did he? Oh, my bad. Squishy dirt, squishy dirt. I feel me some squishy dirt. Watch this just be somebody's driveway.
It's not. I looked at it beginning to end before we came to it.
Did you see if it led to anything, or if it's...
It kind of loops from one road to another.
Okay.
And it's got a couple of side trails, it looks like, but so far those have been closed off. You gonna scare the animals off?
Yeah, I like it over here.
Mm-hmm.
We've not seen a lot of them yet in Maine, but in Georgia, a lot of these roads are just up and down, curvy curve, everywhere. Up here, I've noticed it's a lot more flat at the one that we've seen. I think that's kind of funny. I think it's pretty cool. It's also made of a different type of dirt. There's not as much clay and stuff everywhere as there was back in Georgia.
Hey, wait. Not right. Go forward a little. There's animal tracks all over this road.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll see
Deer
some.
tracks. There's poop that looked like not positive, but maybe
I did.
raccoon or maybe bear. It was kind of big for a raccoon.
Right on.
Wait. Oh, never mind, those were horses. Oh wait, it was probably fisher poop. I forget we have fishers up here.
What are fishers?
like a giant weasel. Or like a mix of a weasel and a honey badger.
Oh,
With all
wow.
the honey badger temperament.
Right on. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of editing to do on this one. That's okay. I'm going to get on my phone and create a playlist of alarms that go off at certain times and tell me to capture a video of certain footage. Like in the morning, get your coffee, do a video of your coffee being poured, do a video of your breakfast being made, do a video of your eggs being brought in and your chickens being fed.
Up here, if you have the option to go left, do it.
Alright.
It's in like half a mile, a third of a mile, something like that.
Cool.
It should be around this curve. It'll be on the left
Okay.
if it's not a private or a snowmobile trail. Look at that,
Oh wow.
perched up on the other rock.
That's small.
In order for me to capture you leaning forward, I have to keep it angled this way so it doesn't capture all this stuff over here.
Do you see anything saying where you can't go that way?
I see an ATV trail sign that says
I
no.
see it. No.
No ATV trails going forward. This must be for horses and carriages.
Horses and carriages.
That must be what they use it for. I'm gonna use some of these so I figure it out.
The left.
Left? Okay, Mom.
You can
What?
try left. I don't see any no-go signs going left.
I think it's the left. And that's why let's say the chief took go up in this road.
It might be just no ATVs, but like these would be okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
don't
for
know.
Crapperby.
We won't risk it today, but tomorrow.
My hope is that the baby's sleep schedule will go back to normal.
That'd be nice.
Oh, baby, you might have found something.
What?
Rock City.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool.
Are you ready to crawl?
Mm-hmm. We're gonna crawl. Gonna crawl.
I think we're about to run over more poop.
Oh yeah? I'm gonna do it in two-wheel. Why? Why?
There's a twisted food.
We'll do it in four-wheel. I've never been let down from four-wheel before. In your seat, bud.
Land.
There it was.
There we go. Well, just be careful is what I mean. Like, hold on.
There you go. So all my life growing up, heard that little saying of April showers brings May flowers. And I just thought that meant whatever flowers bloomed in May. But there's actually a specific type of plant that is called a Mayflower.
Never knew.
Never knew.
I never knew.
The Canadian Mayflower, also called the false lily of the valley.
Ooh.
Not edible.
Not to be
Don't try.
mistaken for the actual flower of the valley.
Lily.
Lily of the valley. That is the false one. Yeah? Right on, AJ. See, my thing is, I think that by the end of this video, it's going to turn out that my face is going to be cut halfway off the whole time, and all of it's going to be unusable. That's the hope. No, I'm kidding. It's not the hope, but it's how it feels like it's going to go.
Well, both of our faces are gonna go in and out.
Mhm.
Look at the stones. It's like stone stairs.
I'm going to drop this gear and just leave it in low and just see how that goes. I never do the lower gear driving, really. But it would probably keep it from feeling like I have to be so sensitive on the pedal. Has she had any snacks?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure she likes
Got a
that.
drink somewhere. It's our safer. I've had phone signal the whole time we've been on this trail, but I barely had it on the main roads on the
The
way up
entire
here.
time we were on our way here. What's high speed doing back there?
He's hanging out.
I can't.
Oh yeah?
Oh, I'm.
You've got
Alright.
24, 27, 28, 29 minutes of
Videoing.
video
Dad!
to picture.
You have to follow me when I show you a better camping spot.
Here, hop back over.
Come on,
Alright.
Iggy. You're welcome.
Dad.
Yeah?
I mean, I don't and you have to follow me, and I will show you the better camping spot.
Declan, would you like Nana to come out
Ooh,
here
look
with
at
us
that.
someday?
Yeah, but I want.
Go on adventures with us?
I just show you the better camping spot that I can come over here and come to our camping spot.
Ah!
How about I go
Can you see that
and you
branch
follow
back there?
and me, and then I will show you the better camping spot by you and me, and that's it, and y'all and me, and then can have the better camping spot.
Oh,
Alright?
that'd be cool.
So let me show you the better camping spot, and follow me first, and I will show you the better camping spot outside. All right?
All right, bud.
These views. Look at that, Declan.
So open more
Go
door,
over on
Mama.
this rock.
Open more door, Mom.
I'm not opening the door while we're moving.
Well, Dad, can you stop driving?
I can't at the moment. What's up?
I mean, I got the out insurance, and you have to follow me. And
Oh,
I
we're
will
getting out of the
show
car to show us the camping spot.
you.
But the travel is this way.
Well, I gotta show you. I gotta go over there.
Well, here, let's ride over there and see what happens.
No, I mean, I get out first when you stop the car.
That was awful.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to drink my lemonade, and I don't know what happened, if it was a bump or you hitting the brake or something, but it went straight to the back of my throat.
And then, Dad,
Yeah, bud.
let me show you the better camping spot and follow me. Alright?
Y'all want to get out and walk?
That way I can show you the better camping spot. It is so clear.
Okay.
So get me out here. And then have to stop driving first, young man.
Young man. Just yesterday you were boss man, now today you're young man.
Oh man, I'm gonna throw all the ranks.
So can you get me out, young man?
Alright.
You all heard that?
She volunteered as tribute. You
not
hear
being
that?
forced out.
I'm making him walk so they can get all this energy out of young man. He loves walking out here.
Will you give me your journal?
Oh yeah? Alright, Ducky, go with Mama. Alright, now that they're out going on their way, I'm gonna just cruise back here and we're pretty much just gonna let them do some walking, get all that energy out of Declan and have a good time. I'll put it in low. Car's making all of its beautiful chords, all of its melody songs. Hey, girly. I'm gonna let them get some distance, I think. And then I'll catch up with them. Yeah, I like this director's view, director's cut video mode, because I like doing a lot of what I do. Like, I like to talk and communicate things that are going on. And sometimes when the options are only front camera or back camera, you feel kind of limited. But with this view, I like it because I can talk to the camera, talk to you guys, and also show you what I'm seeing. I think that's pretty cool. That's like one of the coolest features on this phone. I've really come to enjoy it. I haven't used it a lot. I used it at the beach the other day for the first time, really, and then today. So, the time will come. Alright. I'm gonna let the family keep going and doing their thing. We're just gonna have a little smoke back here. I like my editing software, but man, this is gonna put it to the test. What's that? Oh, right on, Coyote Tracks. Yeah. AJ. I'm gonna run over this stick first, and then we'll run over that next stick. You're good. As I have sticks flying in through the sunroof up here. I'll be good. Make way, I'm coming through. I'm coming through. I had a bad learning experience one time where I drove through a stick like that. It wasn't like that at all. It was a different stick. It was a log, and it was sitting on the floor, and I backed up. I had a trailer on the back of my 4Runner, and there was a stub on the stick that was sticking out, and it poked right into my sidewall and put like a big old 5-inch, cut through it. So ever since I've been a little bit more on the easy side about doing that stuff. However, that was an example of a little tree thing that wasn't such an issue. We've driven through all kinds of places in these vehicles. I absolutely love them. I've caught probably more nails with these tires that I've got than I've ever caught in a period of time of owning tires, but as for the grip and everything on these, it's been really nice. It drives through snow, drives through ice, like drives through a lot of things pretty well. I've not been stuck anywhere. I had a few times I thought it was going to get stuck, but we weren't stuck, so it worked out pretty good. My family out there collecting memories and such. Let's see if I can play that a little longer. Making the squeaks play out.
Pretty cool. There's a fox trail going like almost smack in the middle of the road, and then and you can tell, is that like a trot?
Yeah.
A trot. And then there's coyote tracks off to the side of it that look like they're at a more leisurely pace.
Oh, that's cool.
And deer tracks all over the place.
Oh, I bet. Look at AJ, her big bright eyes looking at me. She's such a sweet girl. She like completes a piece of my soul I never knew I had a hole in. But they both do, both the kids do. You learn something new about them every day. And they learn something new about you every day. It's pretty cool. Sorry for the break music. I definitely didn't. I definitely didn't intend for it to be as noisy in the video as it is. But I guess it's what it is. I think we got some dust on the brakes or something. We live in very dirt type places. Lots of dirt around. That one's got to get all the rocks off the road real quick. I love watching these kids. They are the greatest. Me and Declan bump heads a little bit sometimes because we're like the same person, and I'm not always the easiest to get along with as it is. But him, as he's a lot like me, and he's learning how to like vibe and everything with other people and their conversations, social type situations. It's funny to watch how he articulates everything. He looks at every situation. He has like 1,000 thoughts going on every time he's pretty much doing anything, and you can tell. And it's just funny because sometimes he's real loud about it, start talking about all the things that come to mind. Other times, you know, he might be so focused on one thing that he's just like kind of checked out, just focused on that, you know. And it's funny. Sometimes it can be a little stressful when you have things you want to do in a timely manner, or you have stuff that you're trying to get done or whatever, and you feel kind of like, hey, come on, let's go, you know. But when you can take time and just kind of relax and let the kids do their thing at their pace, it's really cool to see the magic that starts happening for them, how they process things, how they figure things out. And the more you let them figure out, the better they'll be at figuring things out in general. Oh, make some moose noises.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, you said moose tracks.
Yeah.
Make some moose noises. It's okay, I'll give you a little distance. Don't want to scare Bigfoot away with all the car noise, you know. Declan's got into where he's just fascinated. He used to be fascinated with dinosaurs and Ghostbusters and all these different things. He has tons of trends that go through him of things that he gets excited about. But lately it's been Bigfoot. I don't know where it came about. I think it was some video game Let's Plays that he was watching, where a father-son team were playing a Bigfoot game or something like that. But ever since, he's just been about Bigfoot. So I was like, well, check this out. Star Wars has Bigfoot, and I like showed him Chewbacca and stuff. And I just thought it was pretty cool because he's getting really into Star Wars now. I don't show him all the bad stuff with Predator, but I showed him what like Predator was, the invisible dude that's like an alien or whatever. So I showed him some clips from Alien vs. Predator that were a little bit more on the kid-friendly side. And I just told him, look, if you think this stuff's cool, don't worry about fairy tales and legends of scary things. Just think the stuff's cool, you know? That's all it is an exciting thing. It's made up. I try to keep his mind on better things, though. I like talking about Jesus with him and stuff. Like I said, he is as little boy as they come. Like, he's all about fun things, exciting things, spooky things, gross things. He's fun, you know. But I do like to talk to him about the more eternal stuff when I get a chance or when he's listening to it. We just filled up our tank so we could stay out here for 1,000 years probably. I like Michaela getting out and walking with the kids so that her energy is kind of creativity. Dangerous thing sometimes. No, I tease. Michaela's amazing. She gets really excited, and we do some things every once in a while, little adventures and stuff. But my life would be so boring without her. I mean, today we were playing RuneScape, so I was having fun playing with Declan and stuff, and we were playing RuneScape together and stuff, doing some dungeon stuff, and then she was like, "Hey, AJ's not sleeping. Let's go somewhere." I was like, "Well, let's go to Bangor." So I was gonna go out to Bangor today, and she's like, "Well, let's go to these mountains instead." I was like, "Okay, you know what? We can do it." And at first, I was all bummed out about the things I was excited about doing that I wasn't gonna do. And then as it kind of settled with me more, I was just like, I really enjoy these adventures. Like, she's absolutely right when she says that we used to be an adventurous bunch. We used to go out to places when we lived in Fayetteville. We used to go to the mountains and stuff, the hills, do some hiking, go check out a waterfall or something. Lots of cool stuff. But essentially, days like this, where you can build up memories with your family, is more valuable than gold. You're not guaranteed tomorrow, and I see what I have today. I see this blessing that I get to have with me, and man, the air I breathe, ever since my eyes were open, ever since I saw what I had, I've just been so blessed. You know, I've seen a lot of things over the last year. And it's been amazing. I've been off antidepressants now for a year and a half. I gave my life to Jesus, like, just on a daily basis. Like, I'm connected to this thing now that I can't explain. You know, this source of joy, peace, and the will to want to be better than what you were yesterday on a daily basis. It's just stuff that I wasn't super used to. And now having a bit more of a drive to enjoy things that life comes with more, and to just enjoy even the little detours that you get sometimes when things don't go your way in the time frame you want. Just being able to see that, you know, beauty in it, in the moment of just being part of a moment, good or bad. You only get one. You only get one moment in that time and space, and I'm thankful that I can see that, and that I can take it in with joy and pleasure to be able to enjoy these things. Enjoy watching my kids grow up and get older, and the funny things they say. Alright, let's see if we can make it through this creek. Not an issue. Not surprised at all, but it did kind of sound like it had some surprises in there for me at first. We're still pushing water up this thing from that little pond. That little watercross. But yeah, AJ, Declan's completed me in ways that I never knew. Like, I relive experiences and memories on a daily basis with him because I see how I used to think, and I get to relive things in my childhood that I enjoyed and can remember. And with AJ, she reminds me a lot. She brings back a lot of memories for me of when I was Declan's age and I had a little sister. She has this little outfit she gets in. It's a onesie every night for her pajamas, and every time I see her in it, and she's just all in her onesie, stretching around, doing this or that, moving however she does, she reminds me of my little sisters back when they were little, and I was really little, but like I remember when they brought my little sister Rebecca home, and maybe even Sarah at some point. I'm sure I remembered that as a kid, but Rebecca, I was about 4 years old when my parents had her, and I remember her being in those little onesies and just thinking like her and Sarah together were like thing one and thing two, and I just remember that. I think that's kind of funny. And so when I see AJ, it's like I'm getting to relive brotherhood almost, but just from a different lens, from a different pair of shoes, I guess. Like, I just have memories of my childhood, and I get to relive it from the father's perspective now. And one day, if the Lord's willing, I'll get to see it from a grandfather's perspective, and I'll see everything from the way my dad saw it when I was getting older, and he was getting older. This should be pretty chill. And if it's not, you know what? I pop a tire. I'm not running AJ over. I'm just getting over that thing before it gets up and snags my other wheel. Get out. Okay, I'll get out real quick. Be right back. So, Michaela had to show me some moose tracks. First time I've seen some moose tracks since we've been to Maine. I've not seen a moose yet, but I am excited to when we get a chance. Yeah, I guess I'm going to go ahead and get the studio back on the roll. My little mobile studio. I spend a lot of time in the car. That's why I, if anyone's ever wondered why I don't get back to them, it's because I'm always in a vehicle driving. Either to a town, to a neighboring town, to a town's neighboring town, out in the woods, out on my dirt bike. I'm always doing something, I feel like. The only time I'm not is when I get home at night and I might have like a smoke or something, and then I'll just like study Bible stuff, or I'll watch news events about like celestial things. By celestial things, maybe a better word is like solstice things. So like I watch planets, watch the sun. I like looking at updates on what's going on with it, different activities and stuff. I've always thought that kind of stuff's really cool. I've watched stars pretty much all my life. I can tell you probably 3 or 4 of them. I could look at them and be like, that's not a star, that's a planet. But oh no, they found a bigger one. What I'll do with this is I'll probably ride up on it and go over it nice and slow after I hit it with a machete and clear off any pokey boys that might try to get my tires. Yeah, I'll give that a try real quick, because I don't want that breaking my stuff. Let's see how it goes. Alright, we just got done clearing off all of the pokey boys that would be on this tree, and we're just going to do a quick little hop over it. Right, and then there we go. Man, Toyota, you guys outdid yourselves making vehicles that would last multiple generations and barely even be broken yet. This thing's at 248,557 miles, and I'm out here gooning with it. Not really gooning with it, but doing some hootenanny tomfoolery. And yeah, it's a really old truck, and it's like a 2003, and that's not really old, but it's got some mileage. And it does good. It does real good. It does better. I wouldn't walk away with like a brand new, you know, a handful of brands of brand new cars I wouldn't touch, that I would hands down probably throw, you know, my whole life savings into getting one of these. I just love them. This thing is a 3-row monster, and we take the 3rd row out because we don't need it. And they have room for the spare tire, the dogs, a crate, whatever you need. You can carry probably 2 or 3 months worth of clothes back there and live in the back if you threw a tent back there too. Like a tarp or something. You can probably come up with like a mobile, you know, tenting setup and overlanding setup with this pretty easily. We have a tent that goes on top of it, but we don't. I don't wear it on top of there because the truck's already, I don't want to say top heavy, but it's very windy up here. You feel the wind. Last thing I need is adding extra like to the top of it. I just want to keep it good fuel economy, good stabilization when driving. Now, if I can get my trailer set up for it, I'm gonna try to throw the CVT onto the trailer. That would be cool. My little stinkers out there. Like, you think about it though, you ever want to get your kids out of energy, or you want to get them to run out their energy in a productive way? There's Michaela filming. You come out here, you have all of your drinks, water, food, everything in the back, camping equipment, and you just come out here and run them. You just come out here and let them walk with mom. Then mom doesn't have the energy to tell you what to do anymore, and I'm just kidding. Then they're not so. They're like, Declan's very likely to take a nap after he gets back in here. AJ keeps stopping to evaluate the vehicle every time she hears a squeak. Maybe I'll let them have some more space. You wanna ride with me? I asked if you wanted to ride with me.
No.
Okay, well, stay with mommy then. Get up there to mom, bud. 10, 9. The countdown trick was taught to me by the U.S. Army back in 2014. What you do is you start with an objective that's clear and understandable. And then you give them a time frame that's clear and understandable. So you might start out with, hey, go back to mom. And then you, no, I want to do it this way. I want to do it. No. 10, 9. And then you just keep working your way down until they get to where they need to go. Played it once a long time ago, and it's stuck. And ever since, I have had the most wonderful, obedient little child that anyone could ever want. You just count down and then they get to the thing. It's crazy. I don't like discipline, but I do like structure and order. I don't like disciplining. I've got the best kids on earth. They really don't need much help. They can be a little, like I said, Declan can be a little stinker sometimes, but it's just because he's so much like me that I don't know if I would necessarily get along with material myself if I was anyone else. I've really enjoyed this chat. What it's going to be worth to anybody that wants to see this video, I don't know. But I hope that y'all enjoyed my little 2 cents about everything. I enjoy them being out there too, because then I can smoke. I feel like I've got like 2 grays going down. It looks kind of funny. Must be the lighting. Vaping has been probably one of my favorite habits I've picked up since I became an adult. This flavor tastes like the first flavor I got. It was like lemonade, raspberry, something like that. It's pretty good. I used to tease all my buddies so much about vaping. I didn't want to do it at the time, but I would give my friends such a hard time just to tease them. Oh, Mama's saying stop. This will probably not make it into the video. Alright, we continue onward. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it and see how much video I've got left to record with. This will make a really sweet clip though, 54 minutes. Whew. Alright, can't tell how much I have left, but I'm gonna go ahead and just wing it with the video. And when I run out of time, I run out of time. I have really enjoyed making the video. I wish there was more beautiful stuff to look at and show you, but it'll just have to wait until next time. This really is a beautiful country, this Maine place. It's a beautiful area of the country. Yeah, I didn't even take into consideration that making a 55-minute video when I had 59 minutes of record available at the beginning kinda may have stepped on my foot there. Declan's telling me to come ahead. I love that you can do this with a full tank, and when you're done, probably have like a full tank left. Alright, I guess I'll save some recording for when they get back in to hear how they liked it. Alright, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to and hanging out with me and my 2 cents late. Well, it just so happens to turn out that as soon as I cut the video, this was where it went to. It was this big open area over here. And I'm going to use that to turn around. So I guess you guys know the end of that story and how everything went over there. I hope you guys enjoyed. Michaela, did you have fun? Awesome. You guys couldn't see that. She said yes. I'll get a video of them once they get back in here. Alright, be right there. Alright, so I'm bringing you with me real quick to show off my truck that I love. So, here is my V8 4-wheel drive Toyota Sequoia. This is the replacement to our 4Runner that we had for like 3 years, 2.5 years. Absolutely love that 4Runner, but this has been an incredible vehicle, especially with all the space that you have in the back. If anything, I think that's probably one of the coolest points. But yeah, we got a little CVT that goes up here for it. Yeah, this thing's awesome. We've done a lot of adventures with it, and heck, we even went across country in it after only having it for like a month or something, or 2 or 3 weeks. So It's been a great piece for us. Let's see what AJ's up to. Oh, are you trying to get across the... Trying to get across it? I guess not. Hey, there you go. Let's get up.
Yeah, this is no motorcycles. It's green for four-wheelers.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, I see the second wheel bulging out on the sign over there. There's like another set of wheels on the back of it. Well, yeah, I guess that's it. I just wanted to get some video and show you guys what was up. Show you guys my family and the adventure. Michaela, y'all have fun out there?
Oh, yeah.
That's what's up.
I had a blast.
All right. Well, hey, I love you guys.
Love you? I wasn't sure if you were talking to your viewers.
I'm talking to the viewers I don't have. All right. Love you, sweetie. And lates, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Bye. So
Let's check in your jacket.
we're in the process of getting back into the car, and I've never seen so many ticks in my life. I probably pulled 5 or 6 ticks off of myself, 6 or 7 ticks off Declan, and 3 or 4 ticks off Michaela, and a tick off AJ, like all on the clothes and stuff. But we just stayed out there pulling them off one after the other, and that was pretty wild. We're going to definitely get some bug spray for the next run and for future runs. I'll let Michaela give her 2 cents. So what do you think of all those ticks?
Not my thing.
Not your thing?
Nope. Gonna have to all strip down as soon as we get home.
That's funny. All right, that's not a backup camera. That's my phone. I'm just kidding. They look like a backup camera at
ticks all
first.
over me now.
Well, they were all on our lower halves.
I know, they had just started making their way up, but
Man, but they got
I've
out
been
there,
walking
didn't they?
under trees.
Yeah, we'll have to start wearing hats. Hats might be very
I'm okay with that.
helpful.
Hats for all of us.
Hats for all of us. All right, well, Michaela, what did you think of our adventure today? We're gonna head back in a second, or we're heading back now.
Wash my hands. My hands are so dirty.
Your hands are okay, baby.
They are dirty.
I don't have any way to wash it for you. I'm sorry.
I have the water bottle in the water.
We can't do that right here, Declan.
Here, we'll worry about your hands in a minute, bud. Do you want to say anything to Nana or Bubba?
Or anyone?
Anyone? I always think of them because when I did the videos originally, they were the ones that were like,
I'm
oh, I love the videos.
I have ticks on me.
Oh, yeah?
On us.
Did you have fun today? Do you miss your family back home? But you love them? Good. Well, buddy, family, I love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video. I hope you guys at the other end of this enjoyed the video. And y'all take care. Hope you enjoyed. I'll put this up in a few days. Lates.